Hello everyone. Yes, welcome to the another session of SolidWorks. Today in this session we are going to learn different features of in SolidWorks part mode. And last week, if I remember, we worked on pattern. So this week we are going to explore more features in pattern and some other features as well. So let's start with pattern, and I'm gonna start with last week we did simple linear pattern along two directions, and we also did one pattern, circular pattern. So this time we are going to learn how to use pattern along path. What does it mean? It means that if we make one feature, feature or one design, and then we want that design to not go in x-axis or y-axis or in circular direction, but we want that axis to go in the path we want, something like that. Like if you want the pattern to follow the path we design, something like the sine wave, curved shape or circular shape, but not like simple x or y or simple around, something like that. So how to do it, I'm going to show you. So this we already learned how to do circular patterns, and also we learned how to do patterns along x and y axis, but today we are going to show you how to make pattern along the path. So same, let's start with Premium Apps Anywhere, and then download it, and then from the downloads select the Windows app and then open it, and then from here you need to select SolidWorks. Might take some time because of the internet, so that's the problem with the using SolidWorks Apps Anywhere, that the internet should be very strong, and it should be very active. And let's open SolidWorks. So let's open part. We are again going to work on part mode, and then because I'm working from Apps Anywhere, I don't want to lose my data. So in the very start, I will save my file, and during the time I will save my file. So for this, I will go to this PC and then G drive, and then I'll go to my SolidWorks folder. Here I have these all parts, and then I will save it as week 5, week 4, week 6, and then I will save it as week 8. Yeah, and then I will save. Yeah, so whatever I will work here today, it's gonna be saved in that file. So after a while I will select this one so that it will save it time. So let's start with front plane, and then go sketch, and then because I am going to show you how to make it, so I will go with simple shape and simple dimensions. Let's make it 100 by 80 maybe, or 100 by 50, I think it's better. And then exit sketch, and then I will make it features and then extrude. That is fine, so let's select OK. Yeah, so here I have this slab or plate. So let's select the front plane and then select sketch again. Now I need to draw a path where I want the extrude. So let's draw a path first. First we need to draw a draw a sketch if you want to pattern first. So yeah, so first let's make a extrude of one circle here, something like that, and then select exit sketch and then feature extrude. Let's make it maybe 10 is fine, and then let's select it again and then make sketch. Now I want to make an arc which I want this pattern to something like that. Yeah. And then I will select exit sketch. So now I have two things. I have one extrude and then when I have the path. So now let's go to features and then pattern. In pattern, now this time we need to go curve driven pattern. Okay, so we have different types of pattern. So I will going to show you. We already did these three: the linear, circular, mirror. Today I'm going to show you curve pattern, or maybe I will show you one of these as well. But then we are going to do next other features. You can try the other ones by yourself. Okay, so let's do curve driven pattern, and then here in the direction we need to select this path, and then for the features we need to select this one, and now we have the pattern along this one. So here we can add the number of is it called number of instances, like how many times you want it to be repeated. So either we can do the distances, or either we can do the uh, number of instances. So let's make it 4 and then select enter, or we can do equal spacing, so it will equally distribute among this path. So let's make it 10, so it will equally distribute among. So when you select OK, so you see now it will be along uh, the path. So this is how we do pattern along path. Okay, so one more pattern is let me show you quickly. So there is next one is sketch driven pattern. So how do we do it? For that, let's put some points on the front uh, plane like that. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And then after that, what we will do is we will simply exit sketch, and then let's make extrude cut this time, and then draw extrude cut we need to do select sketch, and then this one, and then select sketch, and then we need to draw something. So this time let's draw different shape like that. Some place which is like here. Wait, something like that. Yeah, and then exit sketch, and then features, and then extrude cut this time. Yeah, select OK. Yeah, and now we will go to features and then select pattern and then sketch driven pattern. For this I will make the selection selection, I will select that sketch which I just made. So you will see that it will follow those points automatically, and then when I select OK, so now it will make the sketch, similar sketch on all those select points. So this is how we do sketch pattern. So next do the next one. So yeah, let's go to one more pattern type, which is fill pattern, because I remember last time some of you were struggling with how to fill the pattern if you don't want to do the calculations and you want the same circle or rectangle or this kind of shape in all of these face, but you don't want to do the calculations about what should be the distance between two pattern, and then you want it to be exactly in the middle or with equal spacing. So how would you do it? So where to build it? Let's draw something on the top of it, sketch, and then rectangle. Let's cover it so that we cannot see it. Yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, and now let's draw something on the top of it. Let's draw a sketch. Let's see if it yeah, and then rectangle. So something like that, and then what we will do is we will just select axis sketch, and then we will go to we need to draw a circle first, circle or whatever shape we want. Let's draw a circle so that sorry, we need to exit sketch, and then we will draw a circle in the sketch, draw something here, that, and then exit sketch, features, and then let's extrude it. You can either extrude or you can either make extrude cut. So for me this time I am making extrude, which is 5 millimeters, and then select OK. And now we need to go to fill pattern. So here it wants us the boundary, so let's select this boundary here. So if you see here, it will automatically fit in it with the perfect dimensions because I select this boundary, so it won't exceed that boundary. If you select this surface, then it will be all over the surface, and it won't consider this boundary. So what you can do here is that you can make it half, and then you can select half of the boundary is for circles and then half of the boundary for triangles or whatever shape you want. And then from here you can increase or decrease the distance between 2 or 3 or among all of them, like that. You can do it either, or if you increase the distance it will automatically do. So either you can do this kind of, or you can do this kind of arrangements, that's the arrangement shape, or you can give directions as well. So this alt, and this is the margin. So right now I put the 0 millimeters of margin because it's considering that distance. And so these are the distance different types of pattern which it follows. So like this one is the circular, this one is circular, and this one is the polygon, and this one is, so you can do the fill with the help of this, so that you don't need to do the what you call the spacing calculations. Alright, so let's just select it OK. So now this is all in the middle. So this is all the 3 types of pattern which I think was important for you. So now the other ones which you can, they are very easy, I already tried them, so you can do by yourself. And if you find any problem or complexity during the drawing, you can still come to the session and ask me, but these are the main ones which I think would be useful for you. Alright, so next thing which I want to show you, which I think is important for you, is to make an offset surface and then work on that offset surface and then remove that surface. So let's do it for once, and then we will move to another type, another feature. So for to work on the offset surface, we need to first draw something. In my case, I'm going to draw a ball, simple ball like football. So if you remember, how did we create the ball? With the help of revolve command. First we need to make first we need to sketch a D kind of shape in the front view. Here let's draw a like this, and then circle here. Then from trim, we'll trim this, and trim. Yeah, perfect. So then we will exit features and then revolve. We need to set the center line. Now it's a perfect ball. So we select OK. So what we will do right now is to we will create something, an offset from this curved shape, and then we will draw shape on that curved shape. So now we need to select the surface. So sometimes the wrap thing doesn't work. So but we have another feature as well, so which is called offset surface. So for that we need to go to insert, and then from insert go surface. So we have different features in here. So let's do the surface offset feature, this one, and then here we need to select that surface which we want to offset, and then here we can do the offset parameter, how much we offset from the original surface, and then we will select OK. Now let's draw something which we want it to be wrapped along this one. So let's draw something. First we will go to features, and then we will go offset the plane. Let's make it something not 20, okay, 30. So I think 30 should be fine. So let's select OK. Now draw something on this new plane. Sketch, and then let's just make I'm gonna draw a shape just for nothing specific. Something like that. Sorry. Just making it for just to show you how to make it. And fact, I can pattern it as well, but let's do this time, and then so this is it. Okay. So next thing is what I'm gonna do is, and we will simply select Edit Sketch, and then now we will go to Insert, and then we will go and then select go to Insert, and then select Split Line. So here we can see the split line is inside the Insert, yeah, curve, and then split line. So in that split line, yes, in the pink we will select the sketch we just made, and in here we will select this ball shape like that. And then here we have these different options. So we will select projection and then we will select it single direction. From single direction it will go towards this side, and then we select okay. Now you will see that this all will so this all is here. The sketch is all over the shape. So because I make it like that, I didn't make it proper dimension, that's why it is in here like that. But if we properly make it, then it will it is much better. So if we see different options, see if we try different option, no, we cannot do it. Okay, and yeah, so this is how we do the pattern on the curve shape. If that wrap thing is not working, we can still do this kind of wrap. Yeah. Uh, yeah, sorry. So now what we want is we want to trim this surface. So how we can trim this surface? We need to go to sketch, and then we will go to insert, and then in surface we will do delete surface. So how will we do it? Delete face. So here we will select this face, and that will keep these, yeah, these sketch we just made. It will keep it, and then it will delete the rest. And now we will select okay. So now if you see that, it can create something like that, because we created the surface like 5 millimeters far from our original surface. That's why it looked like this. And we can increase or decrease our offset still from here. We can make it 2 millimeters, and then when we select OK, So it will create something like that. So this is one of the other feature which I want you guys to learn about. Okay, so here we learn split line from curve. So there are different kind of curves as well which you can learn, and also we have learn how to delete create the surface and then delete the surface. Okay, so now we will learn how to do the spring. So for that we will select this top plane and then select sketch. Now we need to draw a circle. Let's make it a little bigger like this, and let's make it 20, and then select exit sketch, and then go into the features and curve, and from the curve we need to select helical spring. So now these are the things which we need to add. So this is pitch, this is revolution, this is height, and this is diameter. So let's start with one by one. Let's make it, pitch should be, let's make it 30. Revolution, let's make it 3. And then here you can also see how it is working. Height we can, okay, so if we make it 4, see, that's how. And because we are fixing the pitch, so that's why it won't let us make the height. So let's make it, if we make it 50, it will increase the height, and if we decrease it, sorry, where is it? Yeah, so if we decrease it with 20, so this is how we are doing the height. So but if we fix this pitch, then we can change the height. And revolution also, we can change the revolution to 5, or change it to maybe 10. So it will also change the height if we keep the pitch variable. That's how we do it. So this is so we can also change the height and pitch on each revolutions. So this is the starting point, and this is the at the top point. This is, so we can also increase it at 0 revolution and at 10th revolution. So we can also give the names. This one is this one, and this one is this one. You can also increase it to at different revolutions. Let's say 1, and let's make it okay. So 10th revolution. Okay, yeah, after that we can make it, or let's make it for 1, and then we can say that for the one, the pitch is very small, so we can make it even small pitch for the first one, and then the later one we can increase it. So for the next one we can say that the pitch is maybe 30, and then this one is 3. So now you can see that in the very first one the pitch is small, but then later on the pitch is high. So let's increase the revolutions to let's increase it to 10. So this is the 10mm pitch for the first one, if you see, and then later on the pitch has changed there, and then this one is this one. So we can increase that here, and then we can increase the conditions for the our design. This is how we do it, and then we'll select OK. And now what we will do is we will just create a circle like that here, and then do that. We can select that one, and then it's too much. Let's make 5. And then what we can do is we can select this, and then we can select this, and then what we can make it, so what we can do here is we will select this, and then we will hold the control key and select this, and here we will make it pierce. So now we have these, and then we will select OK, then go to features, exit sketch, go to features, and we will select swept, post and base, and then for the direction we will for the path we will select this path, and now we have the spring right over here. So then we will select OK. Now we have spring in here. So this is how we create spring from this curve. So today we have also used two kind of curve shapes, split curve, and then from helical and spiral we created the spring. So that's all we are going to learn today. So hope you enjoyed the session. So okay, see you next session. Bye.